Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today Rockstar released a new legendary bounty. So let's do this bounty on 5-star difficulty. I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to complete this mission. So let's read the poster here. Reward for apprehension and delivery, dead or alive, Carmela Montez, only known likeness. Blood relative and notorious Del Lobo gang members, believed to be current gang boss responsible for a spate of bloody highway robberies. Described as smooth skin and comely. Considered extremely dangerous, Del Lobo gang last seen heading east from New Austin in an armored war wagon. Known to shoot on sight, marshals urge caution. Okay, let's do it.
Oh, yes. Carmela Montez. Sweet, innocent little Carmela. Looks like butter wouldn't melt in her mouth, but make no mistake, this is one stone-cold killer. Vicious as all hell. And by the time you realize, you'll already be dead. Can't think of an outlaw who's dropped more bodies than Carmela the past 6 months, and she ain't lost a wink of sleep over it. Got a big bunch of Del Lobos running with her now. Moved them out of New Austin into West Elizabeth, sticking up coaches, robbing, and murdering. Last I heard, they're holed up at Hanging Dog Ranch in Big Valley. Just watch yourself. Ain't no way she'll come quietly.
So it's important to note that this mission has 3 different variants, and it could be random on what variant you get, so you never know which variant that you're going to get, but each variant requires a different playstyle, and I'll show you how to complete each variant easily. I'll show you the 3 different variants, and I want to thank my friend TJ Lever for also hosting this one. You guys see I'm doing this with a friend, but you can do this completely solo. It's really easy to do solo as well. So to tell which variant of the mission that you have, all you pretty much gotta do is just hide behind this dead tree. They don't see you back here, so you're good. Zoom in on the barn like I was right there with the binoculars. If you do not see her carriage parked in front of the barn, that means that you have this first variant. And that means that she is going to be coming in from a distance. So she's going to be coming in from the left side. Now, I don't know if there's more than 3 variants, but from playing this mission several times, I've noticed there's 3 different variants of the mission. So you guys see her in the distance right there? I just looked at her with my binoculars. Now, if you have this version, like me right here, this is the easiest one. This is the easiest one to get, so you're in luck if you get this one. All you pretty much gotta do, just take a sniper rifle like the Carcano, and just basically snipe the drivers. So snipe the drivers before she gets on over to Hanging Dog Ranch, because then she's going to have a lot of backup with her. And if you actually start sniping at the drivers, they will automatically stop. So they will just automatically stop, but just kill them regardless, get rid of them, so you don't have to deal with them. Then what you're going to want to do is just move up on her, but do not get too close. Keep the distance that I'm keeping right here. And all you basically got to do right now, just use the sniper rifle, and just keep shooting at her. Don't spam at her, just take each shot carefully like this. You see the hit markers, and I think it's like 3 or 4 shots, and then she'll just automatically run out. So she takes much more damage on this gun than any other normal NPC. So right there, you guys see, I shot her a few times, and then she will actually run off the turret. So make sure you keep that in mind. Just shoot her a few times, and she will run off the turret. Don't worry, it won't kill her. I've tried this a few times. As long as you don't spam at her, you're not going to kill her. So she got off the turret, and all I pretty much got to do is just capture her now. I don't have to deal with any other enemies. None whatsoever. All I got to do is I just got to take her to the Strawberry Jail. That's pretty much it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this route along the side here since I'm already on the side. So I'm going to go all the way around here and just basically take her to Strawberry. That's it. And there's going to be enemies that are going to chase after you. But as long as you have a good fast horse and you just keep going and going and going, you'll be good. They won't really be able to catch up to you. I've outrun the enemy several times in this mission. So we just take her to Strawberry, just throw her in jail, and that's it, we're done. And me and TJ, we got like $74 for completing this mission in less than 5 minutes, and that was like one of the easiest things we ever done there. But that was if you had that first variant, where she's coming in from the distance. Now let me show you the other 2 variants. Now, the next variant, this one right here, this is if her carriage, her turreted carriage, is in front of the barn. So you see, this one I'm doing solo. And it's important to keep an eye, see where she is exactly. Because this is the other 2 versions. There's one version where her wagon is in the front of the barn and she's standing in front of the barn. That is not this one here. The other version is where the wagon is in front of the barn, pretty much the same place parked, a little bit different, a little bit off to the side, but around the same place parked. And she's actually inside the house on the 2nd floor. If she's inside the house on the 2nd floor, what I recommend doing, go all the way around, go to the back, And then what you're going to want to do, run through this barn. Just run right through this barn, drink a tonic that will fortify your golden cores, run through the barn, and just get on that turret. Get on that turret. The left side door should be open. You just get on the turret, and you just mow all of these guys down. Get rid of as many of these guys as you can. It might take you a few minutes because there is a lot of enemies, and since you're on 5-star difficulty, the enemies are not going to show up on radar. So just be patient with it. Get rid of as many enemies as you can, and if you feel like there's still a few enemies left, just stop shooting. Stop shooting and just see what direction they're shooting at you from. You can move this turret around pretty much 360. The only place you might have a little bit of issue is firing front head. But other than that, this turret is really effective. I believe it fires faster than a normal machine gun. So you can just get rid of all the enemies, clearing it out. But make sure to keep in mind, there's going to be several enemies that are also inside the barn. And they don't always come outside. So just make sure you keep that in mind. And then move up towards the house. Now, when you move up towards the residential house where she's going to be in, this is on version 2, remember. If you have this version where the wagon is in front of the barn and she's inside the house, get on the wagon, run through the barn, clear them out like I am here. Clear out the first floor of the house. Kill all of them here on the first floor. I do not recommend going upstairs at this point, because if you go upstairs, she's going to be up there with a few other guys. They are not going to come downstairs. They're just going to sit up on the staircase, and they're going to shoot at you. However, though, I have at times had it where she just randomly runs out of the house. If she randomly runs out of the house, if you have that happen, kill as many guys as you can quickly with the turret, and then get off the turret and just chase her down really quickly, because if she runs too far, the mission will fail. But most of the time, she'll just sit inside the house. So what I do, instead of going right up on the second floor with the staircase, I'll go all the way around, I'll go outside, and what I'll do is I'll climb up here, and once I climb up here, I will just go shoot through this window. So shooting through this window, I'll be able to climb through it also and clear it out. Just be careful if some enemies up here have a shotgun, because they can get rid of you pretty quickly. So just kill all of them here. Obviously, don't kill her, and then just run in, tie her up, drink a core, drink a tonic, I'm sorry, not a core, that will fortify your cores, make your cores golden, and you just take her outside. Just be aware, there still might be a few enemies left, like you see one guy here tried to kill me. Thankfully, I put explosive rounds on, just to be safe. I killed this guy, and I just put her on my horse, and I take her to Strawberry. I take a different route this one, because this one's a little bit closer. This one was the more direct route, or in the other one, when I shot her out of the carriage, that one, it was a little bit closer off to the side, so that's why I took that route. But here, I'll just be taking this route straight through the mountains, down the middle, and same strategy again, just keep riding and riding and riding. As long as you don't crash and you don't slow down, you keep riding, the enemies won't be able to catch up to you. And that right there is variant number 2 of this mission, how to complete it. Okay, so here we have the final version, and this is the hardest one in my opinion. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing the same strategy going to the back. And on version number 3, similar to version number 2, the wagon is going to be in front of the barn, but instead of her being in the residential house, she's actually going to be right in front of the barn. And this makes her a really big threat, because if she spots you, she will instantly run in that turret, and then she will keep spraying at you with that turret, and that can be really frustrating. So instead of just charging right towards the barn, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a little bit of sneaking. So I'm going to sit back here, I'm going to drink a tonic right now. It's going to fortify my cores. And you see that guy right there? I'm going to wait till that guy passes that green door. Once he passes that green door, I go right through here. And now once I'm in the barn, I'm going to sprint towards the wagon. So it's only a matter of time before they spot me, and I'm going to run in the wagon. Just be careful not to tackle an enemy, because I accidentally tackled one right here. Thankfully, I was still able to get inside before she was. But see how she tried really badly to get in the turret? She failed. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kill as many of them as I can with the turret, but there's a big difference here, because what's going to happen is, instead of her just hiding in the house, she was trying to get on the gun, she's going to start running away. So if this happens to you, kill as many of these guys you can, make sure you get rid of the sniper, that guy's going to be really annoying, kill some of these guys here, get rid of the guy in the machine gun also, and then after that, after you think you've killed enough, just run. You're obviously not going to be able to kill everybody, but you got to kill these guys really quickly and then chase right after her. As long as you still have that gold tonic, you just sprint right through here. If you cleared a decent path, you'll be able to get past them. Now you see right here, I still had a few guys shooting me, but I got past all of them, and thankfully I didn't really get shot up much here. So that's why it's essential that you be really quick and you clear out as many of them as you can. So just chase after her, and eventually you'll catch up to her. Keep whistling your horse while you're running after her also, just so your horse can catch up to you. And most of the enemies won't chase you. They'll just sit back there at Hanging Dog Ranch. I did have this one guy here that was chasing after me. He was being kind of annoying, so I just sniped him, and I got rid of him. But other than that, most enemies won't chase you. And then all I gotta do is I just get on my horse, and I just capture her, put her on the back of my horse, and just take her to Strawberry. That's it. That's how to complete each version. So I hope that this video has helped. I'm sorry this video took me a little bit longer, but I wanted to make, you know, a video for each version, how to deal with it. I think there's only 3 versions. I hope there's not a 4th version, but from what I've seen, there's just 3 versions because I've done this mission so many times. But let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, you might subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.